Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Monsterverse X DC 2-pack of King Kong versus Batman. Ooh, I'm pretty excited for this one. This is, this is a really different 2-pack, McFarlane Toys doing like King Kong figures, really interesting. And we got a cool looking Batman. It is repainted from Hush, but I don't care. As you can see, we get this big wide box. Let me measure this one out because it's really big. It's about almost 13 inches long or tall, and it's around 15 and a half inches wide, which is crazy. But yeah, taking a look at it, it's a big white window box. You get the Monsterverse logo here, DC Multiverse, DCX Legendary Comics. You get the names on the side here, and on the other side you get, more logos. On the back, you get some really nice artwork. This is really cool, and this isn't an exclusive, but I know my dad got this from the McFarlane Toy Store. He got this for Christmas for me. Here's a barcode at the bottom. Hopefully these start hitting stores soon. I think they're hitting GameStops. But let's get to it and crack the 2-pack open. And before we take a look at the figures, let's take a closer look at their accessories. They first come with a a trading card. Some really nice artwork on the front. Get a buy on the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. They also come with your basic DC Multiverse base. Out of the packaging, King Kong comes with this, yelling head sculpt. But if you want, you can pop this right out. And you can put in this, head with the mouth closed. And before we take a look at the big figures, let's take a look at the little small guy. We have this little Batman here, the, 3 3/4 inch Page Puncher's Batman. It's, painted to match up the Batman in the box. It's pretty cool. This is meant to scale better with the King Kong figure. There's not much to really look at here, but he does have some articulation. He has a ball joint at the head. He's got hinges at the shoulders that can move up that much, then down, rotate all the way around. And then the legs can kick forward and back. He also has a waist swivel. Now, let's take a look at Batman. He is just a repaint of the Hush Batman, but as you can see, he has a new head sculpt. He's got, his teeth gritted instead of yelling like the 2-pack version. So this is nice. And I really do like the gray on this figure. I like how the colors look. Really like, the grays and the blacks. It's just my favorite look for Batman overall, the gray and the black. But I like the darker gray this time opposed to the lighter gray. Again, it's just a repaint of Hush, so there's not much to go over with. But I really think they chose the wrong Batman for this 2-pack. Don't get me wrong, I like the Hush Batman, and I really like how this one looks. But they chose the biggest Batman figure for this King Kong figure. Like, I understand that the little 3-inch Page Punchers figure is supposed to scale better with the King Kong, but like, if you want, a fully articulated Batman figure, they should have gone with a smaller, body mold to base the figure off of. And then that leaves us with King Kong. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking figure. I do like it. There are things about this figure that I don't like, but for what it is, for what it looks like, it looks pretty good. I really do like the paint detailing in the fur. You get, that nice brown wash over the, the darker brown. Get some nice, detailing with the scar here. You get some more, wash on the chest. More detailing on the feet and all that. It looks really good. I really do like it. It is a big figure. We'll measure him out, soon enough. Let's get a closer look at the head sculpt, just taking it off. As you can see, he's got some nice yellow eyes. Just overall, the figure is painted really nicely. I really do like how this one came out. We're going to skip the articulation segment for Batman because, again, it is the Hush body mold yet again. But for King Kong, as you can see, he had a, a dumbbell joint, or I think it's just a ball joint in his head that can, rotate and can't really look up or down. His shoulders, they don't seem to move out, but they only rotate, which is kind of disappointing. I wish, like, the arm would raise out a little more. His wrists are on ball joints, so you can rotate it and hinge them any way you like, and you get a pretty good amount of range for what it is. And lastly, for articulation, he has a waist swivel. You can turn it all the way around. And that's it. Nothing in the legs, nothing in the ankles. And I know that bothers a lot of people, that this King Kong figure doesn't come with any articulation whatsoever. And I can agree. I understand their frustrations because, this is King Kong. He's a freaking ape. or a gorilla. You know, he should be mobile and agile. But this isn't meant to be for the DC Multiverse figure. It's meant to be for the little 3 3/4 inch Page Punchers figure. As you can see, like, the limited articulation matches this figure, so it's supposed to go with this figure over the, you know, the big DC Multiverse Batman over here. So yeah, I can understand where people are getting their frustrations from, but overall I understand why McFarlane did this. And also, it could also be the license holder for King Kong. You know, Monsterverse or Legendary Comics probably had some limitations for what McFarlane could do with the figure. Measuring out all 3 figures, the 7-inch Batman comes to around 7 3/4 inches tall. King Kong comes to around 12 inches. And the Page Punchers Batman, the little small one, comes to about 3.5 inches tall. And then here's the 7-inch Batman and the King Kong figure next to the Rebirth Batman. And I think this would have been a better Batman choice for this figure because it's a shorter figure. It's shorter. Like, look at it compared to Hush. It's like, it's very short. And as you can see, like, it just makes King Kong look even bigger. For them to use the biggest Batman body they have at their disposal with this 2-pack just makes no sense to me, because this Batman or the Hush Batman is just ginormous. And here's Batman and King Kong up, you know, posed up. And I have to say, this 2-pack is just okay. I mean, it gives you a pretty good Batman figure. It's just the Hush figure is just painted really nicely. And the King Kong figure is pretty cool as well. But he's very limited in the articulation department. Like, you can't even move the arms out, which is very disappointing. The heads barely move, but they do easily come off. And I'm glad that King Kong comes with some interchangeable heads. The little Batman figure is pretty cool. I like how you can have King Kong hold him. You know, that's really cool. But other than that, there's not much to really say about this 2-pack. It's just a gimmick. This 2-pack is just one of those gimmicks. It's just, you know, hey, we acquired the license to do, or at least a crossover with, you know, King Kong or the Monsterverse characters. So here you guys go, and they just threw it at us. But that's not necessarily all entirely McFarlane's fault, because I don't think all of us know what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, hell, I don't. But hell, like, Image or whoever, you know, owns King Kong and the Monsterverse characters probably put limitations on McFarlane toys, because there's already toys out there for King Kong and Godzilla and stuff like that, and I bet they're more articulated than this figure, but, you know, they probably put the limitations for McFarlane, so they're just following those limitations to put out this 2-pack, and I don't blame them. So, again, it's not entirely McFarlane Toys' fault for making this King Kong very limited, but overall, I think it's a pretty cool 2-pack. It's a cool concept, but it could have been executed a lot better. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, because I did enjoy these figures. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.